The Minecraft movie announced plans for the Minecraft movie 2, but what exactly will go down in the sequel? I've got the details to that and many more secrets from the Minecraft movie. Starting with, how long has Steve been in the overworld? In the trailer, we not only see a young Steve, but also an older Steve who returns to the mines to enter the overworld. But how long has he really been there? Well, the answer, my friends, is in the beard. You see, the one difference between Steve when he enters the mine to when our friends find him in the overworld is this, specifically his beard here. Look at that fluffy brown beard. But that is how he looked when he was first entering the mine. Everyone look at the difference from when he first entered the mine to here. He's been in here a long old time. His beard has gone gray. Also, is it just me, or does he look exactly like he did in the movie Year One? Jack Black, he looks the same as he did in, 2009. This is an old movie. Okay, so if we're judging by the Jack Black beard scale, that's a long time to be stuck playing Minecraft, and it is possibly the longest you could be stuck playing Minecraft since the game's 16 years old. But more importantly, why did Jack Black keep his beard? I mean, does Steve from Minecraft actually have a beard? Y'all, I Googled him because I'm like actually a little confused. Is this supposed to be a beard or smiley face? Here, I'm feeling like this could be a beard, but then you see him here and that just looks like a stank face. I mean, maybe you're like me. I just thought Jack Black wanted to keep his beard because he just like didn't want to shave it. But there was actually a reason. It has to do with the mystery behind Steve's mustache in the first place. Let's see what Gossip Herbert has to say about it.
Jack Black refused to shave his beard for the Minecraft movie. Paired to fan favorites like Dwayne Johnson and Tom Hanks, the round and jolly Jack was a better fit for this role. He didn't even need any changes. Additionally, Steve's beard was often mistaken for a smiley face by players, which led
Wait, that literally answered my question I had a second ago.
the production company to cancel it multiple times. Gamers have always debated the issue of Steve's beard, whether
is
the beard was
questionable.
kept. However,
Huh.
Jack is a loyal Minecraft player of 10 years, so he preferred the version of Steve with the full beard.
They let him decide. Okay, can we talk about like what would he look like without a beard and mustache? Like he's had one since he was born, basically. Let's be real. I think it'd be strange to see. Letting Jack Black keep his beard was actually a really cool creative decision. And speaking of creative, is Garrett in creative mode? Anyone else remember when he smacked the creeper across the face? If you don't, let me show you. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
He survived. No hearts were taken that I can tell. And remember, he also survived the explosion on the bridge. In our last video, we talked about how Garrett might have used the totem of undying on the bridge, but he certainly didn't have it when he hit the creeper. So what else could explain Garrett's invulnerability? Well, he could be in creative mode. As many of you know, being in creative mode makes you immune to damage, like a creeper explosion. So what do you think? Is that how he survived? I wish some of us could go into creative mode when we go and see the movie, because things are getting absolutely wild in there. Which brings me to my next wild secret. The Super Secret Smash Bros cameo. That's right, there's actually a Super Smash Bros reference in the Minecraft movie. As many of you know, Steve was added as a character in Smash Bros Ultimate in 2020. And the movie pays tribute to Smash Brothers when it shows a cameo from one of the other characters. This clip from New Rockstars would help explain.
Then at Garrett's shop, we see Rob the Robot.
Rob the
was
Robot.
Nintendo's
He's an
mascot when they
unlockable
launched
character.
the NES, and this model was sort of an animated robot
so
that could
cute.
interact as a sort of second player in all of the two games.
But one thing she didn't mention is Rob the Robot is more than just a mascot. He's also a playable character in Smash Bros, just like Steve. Who knows? Maybe we'll even see a Smash Brothers invite somewhere in the next movie. Getting a Smash invite is a legendary achievement, so it would definitely be a cool flex. Minecraft references in the real world. There's tons of Minecraft Easter eggs when the characters visit the overworld. And there's actually a few references to Minecraft in the real world that most people missed. Let's take a second look at Garrett's shop. And pause. Game overworld. Get it? Overworld? Maybe that's a stretch, okay? But I promise the other one isn't. Did you notice the name of Natalie's dojo that she started at the end of the movie? New Rockstars caught it. Let's take a look.
Natalie has now made a self-defense studio named Survival Mode, which is a
Survival mode. I mean, that makes sense. That one's obvious. But the name wasn't the only thing interesting about Natalie's dojo. The Mojang creative director's sneaky cameo. It looks like Mojang's creative director is getting some combat advice from Natalie. Let's watch.
Now, you know I'm not gonna pronounce this correctly, Torfi Franz. He makes a cameo in the class, and this
Look
is
at
the
him.
creative director at Mojang Studios.
He looks so happy. But you had to have the inside scoop for you to be able to know that that is one of Mojang's creative directors. And I definitely missed that the first time. Did you catch this cameo? Let me know in the comments. Did you know Natalie runs a hotel for sheep, which is literally my dream job? You heard me right. Natalie owns a hotel for sheep, zombies, and a lot of hotels around Minecraft. She recently shared this story on Minecraft's YouTube page. Let's watch.
This is the story of how a creeper ruined my day, and then I decided to go on a journey to find myself. I started playing Minecraft when I was 10 years old, probably. I like to build these giant hotel-like buildings, and sometimes I like to play around with the idea of different mob hotels. Like, what if I made a zombie hotel? Completely dark, no windows, dark wood, everything. What if I made a cow hotel? That'd be fun. Or a chicken hotel. Then you could collect eggs.
Pause. I literally was gonna say my entire life would be made if she made a chicken hotel. Because my best friend is Chuckles. He's right here. You can get him on firemerch.com, and he would love a nice spa. It is
I picked the sheep because I just like the color variety. What if I wanted to build something with yellow wool or brown wool or pink wool? But one day, something very terrible happened. A creeper came along and decided to blow up part of my hotel. Didn't like that. That was very mean. Not only did he blow up my hotel, but he also caused all of my sheep to escape.
That is so cool. I definitely want to check out her sheep hotel, but it's not as cool as our next secret. Minecraft is in Wyoming? What? Remember when Garrett says that the overworld looks like Wyoming? Turns out that's actually true, as New Rockstars explains.
Garrett says, we're not in Idaho anymore. This must be Wyoming. And it does kind of look like Wyoming, but I also had to look up this joke because, and this could be tied to Rooster Teeth where they did the Play Minecraft series. On episode 16, Gavin is like, where's Minecraft set? Is it in America? And Ray says, yes, it's like Wyoming.
Y'all, I literally thought Minecraft was Swedish. I'm so confused. Is it actually set in Wyoming? I mean, whatever, it is clear that in this version of Minecraft, it is. Speaking of versions, what version of Minecraft is the movie in? Okay, to answer this question, we first have to decide if this is Java or Bedrock. And according to Liam VS, the secret lies within the armor stands.
In Bedrock, by default, armor stands show arms when placed. And in Java, they remain armless. And guess what?
What?
A shot from the trailer shows an armor stand.
No arms.
Without arms. And that points to Java Edition.
Okay, so it's Java, but what version of Java is it?
It seems like most of the movie unfolds in forest and plain biomes.
Correct.
A village scene depicts a few tundra villagers, but most are standard villagers, which means this scene takes place in a temperate biome. Even if the film runs on 1.21.5, these new mob variants might not even appear due to the biomes the movie takes place in. But luckily there is one clear way to know the movie's version.
How?
The new cacti.
They're so pretty.
In behind-the-scenes footage, Mumbo Jumbo appears with cacti stuck to himself and mentions that they're part of a trap he helped design. We aren't sure if regular cacti will be shown, but their presence matters, because 1.21.5 changed cacti by giving them a chance to spawn with pink flowers on top. If a regular cactus shows a pink flower in the movie, we know it is 1.21.5.
Well, did it?
The extra foliage likely comes from the film's realistic style, pointing to an earlier version, 1.21.2, based on the bundles we saw.
It honestly feels like there's a couple of different answers you could have here. So which version do you think it is? Let me know in the comments. But the answer to what version the Minecraft movie was set in wasn't the only thing missing from the Minecraft movie. The scrapped YouTuber cameo. Were you guys half as excited as I was to see some of our favorite Minecraft YouTubers make an appearance in the movie? I mean, except for me, of course. Well, it seems like I wasn't the only one who got cut from that scene. Valkyrae was supposed to make a cameo appearance as well, and even flew out to New Zealand with the other creators. But unfortunately, her cameo was pulled after she had some not so nice things to say about Jason Momoa. Excuse me? Here's her talking about it.
As for the Minecraft movie, let's just say, I'm not gonna touch too much on it, but I would much rather not have that 30 seconds than be sued. So it's all good,
That's pretty intense.
Okay? I feel like things could have been so much worse. You know what I mean?
Okay,
so
that's good.
That's all I'm gonna say about it, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
She won't make eye contact with the camera right now.
It's not even Minecraft. It is not, it's not even their fault.
It's not even Minecraft.
Don't even worry. Don't worry.
She's starting drama with this video.
No, the movie did not suck. I thought it was good.
Okay, so she said that Jason Momoa mistreated some of the crew and she was disappointed. I don't know. You can't believe everything you see online, but I always hear how nice he is, right? Don't hate on me. I'm not saying I know who's right or wrong here. But maybe she can get a cameo if they make a Fortnite movie. Speaking of Fortnite, was the Minecraft trailer inspired by Fortnite? So a couple people have been saying in their breakdowns that the original Fortnite trailer inspired some of the first Minecraft movie trailer. Let's take a look. Similar portal situation. We're going through the portal to a new world. I just want to go through the portal. It is very similar. But I mean, like, okay, you have characters exploring, they went through a portal, they're looking around. I see similarities, but like, I also could say this is similar to like Jurassic Park. But let's be real, it's good they didn't borrow too much from Fortnite because Jack Black is not as obsessed with that game. I mean, same, I'm not good at Fortnite, I've tried. Jack Black is obsessed with Lapis Lazuli. And if I say it wrong, let me know in the comments, but don't hurt my feelings, please. So on the side of the Minecraft movie, Mojang provided Xboxes in private servers to the cast. And supposedly, Jack Black put in over 100 hours on set and became obsessed with Lapis Lazuli. And we saw a bit of that obsession at the Minecraft movie premiere. I was okay with it. Also, I would like everyone to know, me and Preston were here. We saw this.
Can you say Lapis Lazuli?
Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli.
Lapis Lazuli.
All right. Can I
Does anyone else have that obsession as I do? I love saying Lapis Lazuli. Do I see any Lapis Lazulis out there?
Oh man, he really wants you to say it.
All right. Hey, I use it more for enchanting, but okay.
I don't think these other two really like it as much as Jack. Oh my goodness. I love that like he's just outwardly obsessed with it. He should not be ashamed. And you can tell that he took his Minecrafting very seriously because IMDb even tested him on it. First of all, can we talk about how Jack Black and Jason Momoa have matching like crocheted sweaters and I am here for it.
Do not try to sleep in the nether.
Yeah, that's very much Minecraft.
Yeah, you can't.
It would be
always
disappointing
gift your
if they
friend
didn't know.
Silverfish as a little treat.
No.
Myth. Always try to gift your friends a silverfish. I'm gonna go myth too. I'm not sure though.
You're correct.
I love how serious Jack is taking this.
Never dig straight down.
Correct.
Oh,
you
nice.
just copied me. I was first.
Always keep a live chicken in your inventory for good luck.
Myth.
Myth.
I wish you could put a live chicken in your inventory.
We are 4 for 4. We're fighting Minecraft.
No, not the live chicken. Makes me sad.
This place makes no sense.
Never hit zombified piglins.
Yes.
Yes.
It's gotta be true.
Never hit.
No. You do want to hit him and kill him.
Yes, myth.
Myth.
No, it's true.
No.
That could have gone either way. No! He's destroying. Oh my God. Of course, hit zombified piglins.
You guys are setting me up.
My bad.
This is getting serious.
You know, it was the time limit though.
Last one, no griefing.
If I'm playing with other people, definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel like you
Like with my
have
friends,
to.
yeah.
Oh, I
Blow
do.
it up. Yeah.
I try. I'm not very good at
just
it.
a little
but
prank.
No griefing?
Griefing.
I get that.
Myth.
False. No, it's true. It's true.
Son of a.
Oh no.
We went down to a B-.
I mean, you can tell Jack Black took this very seriously. He was studying it up. While Jack Black's obsession is pretty fun, it's nowhere near as crazy as our next secret. Is Garrett a time traveler? Hear me out. Let's take a look at this clip from the movie that gives us a little more info on Garrett's backstory.
So the
This
garbage
really
toss
old.
move earned him the nickname the Garbage Man.
These are some
Pretty soon
interesting
he became
workouts.
the envy of the
Nice.
gaming world
This is
after
giving
landing a
80s.
lucrative deal with.
Pause. Let's check the date on this check. Can we see it? This check was made on May 23rd, 1989. But how could he be the champion if the championship hadn't even started yet? This right here is an old advertisement for the Nintendo Power Flash. And on the back of this magazine is the first ad for the 1989 Nintendo Challenge Championship, which was the only video game championship in 1989. Okay, so it has been confirmed that the date on this magazine is October 7th. So how could he win a championship before it ever happened? It's simple. He's clearly a time traveler, but the date on the check could also be a reference to May 23rd, 2009, which was when Notch shared the very first screenshot of Minecraft Java Edition. Time traveling would make it pretty easy to cheat at Minecraft too, which brings us to our next secret. Did Steve cheat? No, right? I mean, you saw how many hours Jack Black put into this. Steve got pretty lucky more than a few times in the movie, but was that luck just luck, or did he cheat? Liam VZ definitely thinks it's possible.
All right, let's tally Steve's luck score. We have
He's very lucky.
finding portal type 6, 9.5%.
Wow.
No crying obsidian, 12%. Taming a dog, first try. 33.3%.
First try.
Finding a completed end portal, 1 in 7.8 billion
that's
chance.
Crazy.
And getting an ender pearl from 1 enderman, a 50% chance. Multiply these together, and the odds of Steve being this lucky are 1 in 4.1 trillion.
I mean, let's be real, it's Steve. So like, he potentially could do that. Let's be real. Steve could just be the luckiest player in all of Minecraft's history. That's why we all know about him. But yeah, that does seem pretty lucky. But maybe there's another answer. Did Steve use mods? One thing we all know from the Minecraft movie coverage is that Henry is supposed to be a modder.
Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that Henry, the Henry character, could represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft world and he meets Steve, and Steve knows everything about vanilla Minecraft.
See, I love that they included even different types of Minecraft players within the movie. But maybe Steve wasn't as lucky as we think he is. Maybe he was a modder too, just like Henry. Liam's definitely thinks so. Let's see what he has to say.
My big clue looks like the movie is not just a mishmash of all the different games, but also a combination of Java and Bedrock. Because of this, I won't just be looking at Java mods, but also marketplace add-ons.
Nice.
And guess what? That's where the gun is from. Because there is an official Minecraft movie add-on that you can get for free.
Wait, I need to
It
download
adds the
this.
potato gun we saw, all the different piglin variants you see in the movie, and even the bucket nunchucks Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison crafts. One key item the movie revolves around is the blue orb tesseract thing.
Right.
I have seen some people speculate that it is the orb of dominance from Minecraft Dungeons and
We talked about that in my last video. With all this information, do you think that Steve used mods? Or maybe he's just really good because he's been in the overworld for so long. And remember, Jack Black spent hundreds of hours playing the game. Did you know? Somebody brought a live chicken to the Minecraft movie. In our last video, we mentioned how things have been getting pretty crazy at the Minecraft movie premieres, but bringing an actual live chicken takes the cake. Take a look at this. Be nice to the chicken. Are we gonna see it released? Oh, that chicken's probably so scared. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's holding it in his hands. That's insane. Seriously though, like, that wasn't very nice to the chicken. And y'all better be nice to chickens, just like Chuckles. He would not approve of this behavior. Anyways, things have been getting so crazy that Jack Black himself decided to surprise some of the Minecraft movie viewers just in the hopes they would stay calm. Look at this.
For today's presentation of a Minecraft movie, please, no throwing popcorn, and also no lapis lazuli, and also absolutely no.
They're all freaking out.
Chicken jockeys!
I don't think that's gonna calm them down anymore. But can we just say, what a cool thing for Jack Black to care enough about like the movie theater workers having to clean this all up and people being safe that he would literally show up to a random theater to do this. Like, what would you do if Jack Black walked in on your Minecraft movie showing? I would freak out, even though he did walk in on my Minecraft movie showing and I took a picture and it was really cool. But when Chicken Jockey turned on, would you go even harder or would you try to be good? I hope you'd try to be good. Well, if there's one scene that fans should have gone harder for, it would have been to focus on our next secret. Did Vice Principal Marlene have a baby with Nitwit? Hear me out. So earlier in the movie, we see two pandas have a baby, just like in Minecraft after eating a piece of bamboo. And of course, just like it does in Minecraft, hearts appeared all around them. This is the same thing that happens when villagers have a baby too. And with that in mind, let's take a look at this post-credit scene one more time. First of all, before we play it, like they had so many Easter eggs in the credits and I left early and I'm so mad. I'm gonna just watch the movie again only for this.
I wanted to say, would you marry me?
Yes! Hearts.
Yes!
Think about it. Think about it. You saw the hearts. Are they going to bring a human villager baby into the Minecraft sequel? I am here for it. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I think I have a few better ideas as to what'll happen in the movie sequel, which is definitely on the way after all the craziness that's happened in the theaters. My first Minecraft movie 2 prediction. the end. So the Minecraft movie showed us the Nether, woodland mansions, a lot of parts of the overworld, but there's still so much we didn't get to see, which is literally why we totally deserve a sequel. And the most obvious place for the sequel to take place would be the end, since we already know that Steve's been there once before. We saw his elytras and ender pearls, which are most commonly found in the end. There's also so much mystery surrounding the end, since the end is filled with abandoned battleships, fortresses, and tons of wandering endermen. So there will be plenty to explore if the sequel takes place in the end. Also, obviously, that's where you find the Ender Dragon, and that would be so cool to see on the big screen. But seeing the Ender Dragon on screen wouldn't be nearly as scary as the Deep Dark. The Deep Dark would actually be a great place for a sequel, but it would turn the Minecraft movie literally into a horror movie. As you know, the Deep Dark is full of Skulk, which detects even the smallest amount of noise around it. And when it does, it summons one of the most terrifying mobs in the entire game, the Warden. Like the end, the Deep Dark is also full of mystery. There are city-like structures with abandoned redstone contraptions, and these strange relics of portals that nobody's figured out how to activate yet. So, setting the sequel movie here would give the crew a ton to explore, just like the end. But honestly, seeing the Warden on the big screen may just give me nightmares, so I hope they don't go with this option. But if they want something even scarier than the Warden, they should look into the Wither. While the Minecraft movie did introduce us to the Woodland Mansion and the villagers, it was only for a brief moment, and honestly, these guys deserve a lot more. Throughout the Woodland Mansion, you can find strange statues that look like villagers or sometimes cats. They also have prison cells full of allays, which are these tiny spirits that gather items for you. I think they are so cute. While little is known about pillagers, most seem to suspect that they're in some sort of cult. In past videos, we've talked about the most common theory about them using lapis lazuli to convert dead villagers into the cult. This super creepy aspect of the villagers could be really cool to explore in a movie sequel, especially if we find out more about their connection to the Wither. The Wither is one of the strongest mobs in Minecraft and is also rumored to be the one that destroyed the overworld in the first place. No one's for certain, but it seems like the villagers want to bring the Wither back to eradicate the rest of the villagers. So a sequel following this storyline pretty much writes itself. However, all of these sequels assume that Steve is who he says he is. And we all saw his eyes back at the Woodland Mansion, which brings me to my next prediction. By far, one of the coolest moments in the Minecraft movie was seeing Steve's white eyes, obviously referencing the legendary Herobrine. But what if this is more than just a reference? Steve is a human just like everybody else there, but why did everyone else's eyes go purple when his went white? Well, remember earlier in the video when we were talking about Steve's beard? Originally, Matt Berry was supposed to play Steve and Jack Black was supposed to play a talking pig because of scheduling conflicts. However, that went away and Jack Black nailed the role. Also, if you don't know, because I don't, let's see who Matt Berry is. Oh, he kind of looks similar. And he's British? Am I right? He's British. I can't picture a British Steve. I mean, I love the accent. I'm not hating. But since the actor changed from the original Matt Berry, what if Jack Black's just pretending to be Steve? And what if what Henry saw in the Woodland Mansion is actually the real Herobrine? This would create an insane twist and would definitely bring people back for the sequel. And it'd be cool because we could see how Matt Berry would take on the role of Steve, which I feel like would be really cool to see. But Herobrine is not the only scary myth that could potentially show up in the sequel, especially since we saw Steve meet Alex in the post-credits scene. If the sequel doesn't feature Herobrine, it could still feature other Minecraft scary myths. There's plenty of those to choose from if you couldn't tell by all of the scary myth videos out there. And now that we know from the post-credit scene that Alex will be there, this gives us the chance to see the internet's second most infamous scary Minecraft myth, Giant Alex. As most of you know, Giant Alex is a huge version of Alex with hollowed out eyes and covered in blood. Ugh. She's the most infamous creepypasta next to Herobrine. So that would also be a good pick. With all of these predictions, it's assuming that the Minecraft sequel will all take place in the overworld, and I'm not convinced. In the movie, we saw Nitwit the villager cross over into the real world. His time there left a profound impact and possibly even a baby. But the fact that he crossed over means that others could do the same in a sequel. It's kind of like that one Jurassic Park movie where the T-Rex comes into the real world, except instead of a T-Rex, it would be a chicken jockey. This would essentially put Steve in a position where he has to teach the rest of the world the ins and outs of Minecraft as mobs invade the overworld. And given the fact you can mod the overworld in the movie, movie, that gives us another interesting option for the sequel. As most of you hardcore Minecrafters know, adding too many mods to the server is the best way to break the game. However, this hasn't stopped Henry, who made a tot launcher and a jetpack in the movie. But what if things like this slip into the real world? That would be a huge problem. I mean, it's one thing if the server breaks, but what if it breaks reality? Do you think that mods could break the real world in the sequel? Those are all the secrets and predictions I have so far, but let me know in the comments if there's anything I missed. Have a blessed day and make sure you click one of the next videos before they disappear. Because that won't be a secret. I'll know about it.